The NCCAA and Bob Jones University promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives are grounds for removal from the site of competition and other disciplinary actions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Conestee Park for today's game featuring the Toccoa Falls Screaming Eagles and your Bob Jones University Bruins. We will now meet the starters for the visiting Screaming Eagles. Number 1 playing right field, Drew Matthews. Number 12 playing second base, Chathan Cloder. Number 25 batting DH, Peyton Powell. Number 32 playing first base, Ryan McCarron. Number 16 playing left field, Ryland Smith. Number 7 playing center field, Charlie Compton. Number 27 playing catcher, Connor Merritt. Number 4 playing shortstop, Nick Eckert. Number 31 playing third base, Colton Moak. And on the mound for the Screaming Eagles, number 20, Will Smith. And now let's meet the starters for your Bob Jones University Bruins. Batting first, number 5, playing center field, Riley Ramsey. Batting second, number 38, playing right field, Evan Walker. Batting third, number 10, playing third base, Conley Burke. Batting fourth, number 7, playing first base, Cam Lance. Batting fifth, number 28, batting DH, Pablo Austin. Batting sixth, number 19, playing catcher, Cody Kirkpatrick. Batting seventh, number 3, playing second base, Sam Gonzalez. Batting eighth, number 1, playing shortstop, Chad Bain. Batting ninth, number 2, playing right field, Zay Brandt. And on the mound for your Bruins, number 24, Henry Wallach. And now at this time, we ask that you please stand for a word of prayer, followed by our national anthem. Father, we thank you so much for this day. We thank you for the opportunity that these two schools have today to fellowship over the sport of baseball. Thank you for the sunshine. I pray that you would keep everyone safe here today. In Jesus' name, amen. Though the wind still blows, the rain has finally settled here in Greenville, South Carolina, as the Bruins look to take the field for the first time this week after a postponed game at Brevard College on Tuesday. My name is Trenton Goldsmith, and I'll be here on the call tonight. The Bruins look to start a 3-game series with our friends from Toccoa Falls College here at Conestee Park. Thank you for joining us. It is going to be a fun one tonight. Let's start off by looking at the starting lineup for Toccoa Falls. I'll go in batting lineup order. First got number 1, Drew Matthews, playing right field. Number 12, Chatham Kluotre, playing second base. Number 25, Peyton Powell, DH. Number 32, Ryan McCarron, first base. Number 16, Ryland Smith, left field. Number 7, Charlie Compton, center field. 27, Connor Merritt, catcher. 4, Nick Eckert, shortstop. Number 31, Colton Moak, third base. And on the mound for the Screaming Eagles, number 20, Will Smith. We got Drew Matthews here starting it off for the Toccoa Falls Screaming Eagles. On the other side, Henry Wallach is on the mound for the Bruins. Henry Wallach comes in tonight with a 6.49 ERA over 34 innings pitched. Here's the first pitch from him. That has already hit the left field, and that will go foul. That got up there out in a hurry, but foul ball for strike one. 0-1 count to start the night. The lineup for the Bruins, very similar from past days. Riley Ramsey in center field, Evan Walker right field, Conley Burke third base, Cam Lance first, Pablo Austin DH. Here's the 0-1 from Wallach. Inside, doesn't even flinch, and Drew Matthews will take his base. To continue the Bruins lineup, Cody Kirkpatrick behind the dish, playing catcher, Sam Gonzalez second base, Chad Bain shortstop, and Zay Brandt right field. And as I said before, Henry Wallach on the mound. Drew Matthews was hit by that pitch. He is now leading off first base. Off-speed pitch from Wallach, doesn't get in the zone in time for ball one. Wallach checks back Matthews. Chatham Kluotre up for the Screaming Eagles. I think I've said that wrong about 4 times already today. Kluotre. I will get used to that and hopefully say it right over there at least a couple times. He rips that to left field, but the wind absolutely killed that one. It goes foul. Matthews will take his way back to first base. Kluotre has a .366 batting average with a .504 on-base percentage. Imagine getting on base half the time you're up. Great check back by Wallach. The Screaming Eagles dugout was definitely ready for that one. Here's the 1-1 from Wallach to Kluotre. Good block by Kirkpatrick behind the plate. Kirkpatrick knows how to move back there. The 2-1 from Wallach. Matthews leading off first base. Hit in the air to right field. Walker is getting back on it. Seems that he has it, and he will catch it on the run. The wind is going to be an issue today. It has been blowing every direction you could possibly think of so far. Currently, it is blowing toward left field. Brings up Peyton Powell. Peyton Powell, let me tell you about this. .464 batting average, 41 RBIs with 7 home runs in the season. This man can hit the ball. Wallach, he absolutely rips that down the line. The exit velo on that foul ball must have been very high. First pitch he sees, he absolutely smacks. It's all in the bat speed and mechanics. DH for a reason. Wallach keeps that one outside. Good block by Kirkpatrick. 1-1 count. It is kind of convenient. April 12th is actually National Big Wind Day. That is not a joke. It's very windy on Big Wind Day. That ball is barely outside, 2-1 count. Big wind will play a big factor in today's game. Here's the 2-1. Ripped to center field. Riley Ramsey is under it on the warning track for out number 2. Ball is hit hard. But 2 straight flyouts for the Screaming Eagles. 2 down now here in the top of the first. Wallach has done a good job recovering after hitting the first batter. Ryan McCarron now up for the Screaming Eagles. He also has a very high on-base percentage, 503. He has more RBIs than Peyton Powell does in the same amount of home runs at 7. So another person that just knows how to hit the ball. Most of that is just seeing it off the hand of the pitcher, getting that barrel to the ball. Wallach might try to get him outside. A little changeup. Does not get in the strike zone. 1-0 count. Here's the 1-0. Off-speed pitch does not get back in the strike zone. 2-0 count. There's a couple notable alumni from Toccoa Falls College. Aaron Shust, the Christian songwriter / singer. Wallach checks him back to first base. And also Isaac Robinson. Isaac Robinson, if you listen and watch Toccoa Falls games, I'm a big fan. He's a professional disc golfer, currently playing in Jonesboro. That one is grounded to Gonzalez. And that looks like easy out number 3 to get out of the top of the first inning. Great job from Henry Wallach recovering after hitting the first batter. We head to the bottom of the first, still scoreless. All right, we're back here in the bottom of the first inning, about to get started to the Bruins offense. They will be facing number 20, Will Smith. Will Smith has a 6.32 ERA in 52 innings pitched. Allowed 6 home runs on the season. Walked 35. He faces Riley Ramsey first, who might just be the hottest hitter in baseball. Last week, Riley Ramsey went a combined 9 for 16, 2 home runs and 5 RBIs. He looks at strike 1 and then ball 1, and he now faces a 1-1 count. Ramsey's batting .442 on the season, leading the team in every offensive category. Takes that one for strike 2, 1-2 count. 22 RBIs, 6 home runs, 8 doubles, 4 triples, and 46 hits overall. That one is down and in for ball 2. Smith delivering the 2-2. That is out of the zone. Great eye by Riley Ramsey. Forces a full count. And that's inside for ball 4. Riley Ramsey has a leadoff walk. Against Toccoa Falls this season, Bruins are 2-3. All games are at Toccoa Falls. They have taken the last 2 meetings and win 7-3 and 5-4. Look to get 3 straight wins against Toccoa Falls today. Evan Walker now up. That one's in the dirt for ball 1. Evan Walker's become a very vital part of this Bruins team early on in his freshman season. Great source of offense and defense. That one's down in the dirt again for ball 2. Will Smith does have a problem with walks, but when he does get control, he finds his rhythm real quick. He checks Riley Ramsey back to first base. He's back safe pretty easily. Here's a 2-0. Walker might be looking to swing. Checks back Ramsey again. A little closer than last time. Here's the 2-0. Ramsey's off. That might delete the double play. It does. Riley Ramsey safe at second, but Walker cannot beat out the throw. Riley Ramsey did attempt to steal on that. Got to second base in time. Walker gets a sac ground out. Conley Burke now up with a runner in scoring position. Only one out here in the bottom of the first inning. Bruins look to score first. Smith delivers. Burke looks it in for strike 1. Couatre keeping him close at second base. Burke grounds that to Moak. Throws it over to McCarron for out number 2. Ramsey does not advance. He's still at second base with 2 down now in the bottom of the first inning. It's the most ideal play for the Screaming Eagles defense. And now Cam Lance is up with his chance to hit Riley Ramsey in from second base. Cam Lance has become a better and better hitter as the season's gone on. His batting average raises about every series, up to 365 on the season. There's a chance for another one here. Looks like that one down in the out of the zone. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 to Lance. Check swing to strike anyway on the outside corner. 1-1 count. Here's the 1-1. That one's down in the dirt. Ramsey takes advantage, and he will not go home on the errant throw from Merritt from behind the plate. Eckert was behind third base to gather it. Ramsey just 90 feet away from the first run of the game. The 2-1 count coming to Lance. Cam Lance looking for his 12th RBI in the season. He hits that high. Left fielder back on it. It's still going back, and that ball is gone. Cam Lance, 2-run home run to start off the scoring tonight. Built different. What a start from the Bruins offense. It's Cam Lance's second home run of the year. The dugout loved it. Pablo Austin now up the DH tonight for the Bruins. Austin hits that opposite field, and it will get down for a base hit. Jammed him inside a little bit, but he got his hands through for a single. It's good to see the volleyball team from Bob Jones out here cheering on the baseball team. A little team outing tonight. Did a little mini series at North Greenville the other night, went 3-3. Cannot wait for the fall season. Smith checks back Austin. He's safe. Never a bad thing to get a little dirt on your jersey. Down in the dirt. Ball one. Here's the 1-0 to Kirkpatrick. Swings through. That was a big cut. 1-1 count. The 1-1 to Kirkpatrick. Another cut for strike two. 1-2 count. He has to battle now. Kirkpatrick fouls that one off into the Screaming Eagles dugout. No one was near it, though. Not trying to start an announcer jinx, but Cody Kirkpatrick has only struck out 3 times all year. If he strikes out, I apologize. Here's the 1-2. That is out of the strike zone for ball two. 2-2 count. I think part of it is because he is the catcher. No one really knows the strike zone better than he does. So he knows what to swing at and what not to swing at. Here's the 2-2 from Smith. Hits that one high in the air. Shallow center field. And Compton will get in on that for out number 3. But the Bruins score first, 2-0, headed to the top of the second from the Cam Lance 2-run shot. We're back here in the top of the second inning. Ryland Smith leading off for the Screaming Eagles. Ryland Smith, .256 batting average. Hits out in the left field. That might carry from the wind. Zay Brandt's back on it, and that one's gone. First pitch of the inning, Ryland Smith hits out for a solo home run. The wind helped that one a lot. Carried it in the air. The ball game is now 2-1. We might see a lot more of that tonight. That was also Smith's second home run of the year. 2-1 ball game just like that. Charlie Compton now up. The center fielder for the Screaming Eagles. Jammed. Grounded to Burke. Burke delivers to first base, and that is out number 1. Brings up Connor Merritt, the catcher for the Screaming Eagles. That one is fouled out of play. Oh, 1 count. Wallach delivers. It's ball outside. Held on to that one a little bit too long. 1-1 count. It's good to see more and more fans showing up. Toccoa Falls fans traveled here. Good amount of them. That one is fouled out of play. Actually, it stays back in play. Cody Kirkpatrick makes effort on it for out number 2. Two down now here in the top of the second inning. Nick Eckert up. Strike 1. He's a shortstop for the Screaming Eagles. He hits that in the shallow left field for a 2-out single. Brings up Colton Moak, the third baseman. In there for strike 1. Colton Moak batting .210 on the season. 1 home run, 3 doubles. He faced an 0-1 count. 0-2 count now. The ball's on the outside. Moak didn't like it. Asked the umpire real quick. Wallach 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. Here's the 0-2. Off-speed pitch. It was tipped. It's hard to see from up here, but it almost looked like Kirkpatrick caught it. It must have hit the ground first. Still an 0-2. Wallach delivers. Fouled out of play. .02 times 3. Another foul ball. It will also get out of play. We're running out of baseballs here. The umpire needs more. Where's our ball boy at? Nowhere to be found. All right. 0-2 count for the 4th time. Good block by Kirkpatrick. That keeps Eckert at first base. Someone that's walked into the field has food that smells incredible. Traveling through the wind, obviously. Pretty hungry now. The 1-2 now from Wallach. That's a fastball. Try to get him. Foul tipped again by Moak. Great battle from Moak. There are some baseballs. Restock. Wallach and Moak battling. Here comes another 1-2 count. That one's in the dirt. Another block by Kirkpatrick. Who will win this matchup? Here's the 2-2. Foul back into the net. And it'll be 2-2 again. What an at-bat Colton Moak is putting together. Here's the 2-2 again. inside. Moak forces a full count. Eckert will have a head start at first base. Full count, 2 outs. He goes. That's grounded to Burke. Burke, great pick at third base to first for out number 3. What an at-bat by Colton Moak, but Henry Wallach prevails, and they get out of the inning, only allowing 1 run on that home run. The Bruins look to score more in the bottom of the second. Sam Gonzalez leading off the bottom of the second inning. Will Smith had trouble throwing down low in the dirt last inning. And he starts off by throwing it up in the air. The 1-0 to Gonzalez. Well, here it comes, 1-0. Gonzalez thought about that one. That was a great pitch by Smith. 1-1 count. Will Smith taking a long time and now delivers. That one's ripped right up the middle for a leadoff single by Sam Gonzalez. Chad Bain now up for the Bruins. In the past, they have tried a hit-and-run combo between Bain and Gonzalez. Let's see if they try it here. Gonzalez looks like he's ready to run. That is a ball outside. 1-0 count to Bain. Bain and Gonzalez get their sign from Coach Castile. Checks back Gonzalez. He gets back in time. A little far outside for a 2-0 count. Hitters count here. Bain might be looking to swing. Depends on what he chooses to do. Here's a 2-0. There goes Gonzalez. And it doesn't matter because Bain gets hit by another pitch. He seems to get hit by pitches more than anybody else I've ever seen before. He got hit by 2 last weekend. In his first at-bat this weekend, he gets hit. Wow. That is now his 10th hit by pitch of the season. The one last week was nasty. Hit him directly in the elbow. You can't really tell from the camera, but he does have some swelling around his elbow. It's pretty nasty. Bruins do have 2 leadoff runners for Zay Brandt now. Brandt takes that for strike 1. Eckert keeping Gonzalez close at second, playing right behind him. Smith glances and delivers. Brandt, shallow. That gets over the head of Cloatra. And Gonzalez is coming in to score. Will he get there in time? He tries to jump the catcher, but it does not work. That would have been pretty awesome. Tough timing, but he is out at home. The runners advance. So now Brandt's at first, Baines at second. That was a great throw from Cloatra. Brings up the top of the lineup, Riley Ramsey. He was walked in his first at-bat. First baseman's playing in. Smith deciding what to do. He's taking a very long time. Now he's set. Ramsey, big cut. Does not hit it for strike one. I wonder if we might see any pitch clock violations today. Will Smith does seem to take his time. Here's the 0-1 to Ramsey. And that hits Ramsey. So Ramsey 2 at-bats in, technically on the box score, has 0 at-bats. Walked and hit by a pitch. The bases are now loaded for Evan Walker with 1 down. Big chance for the Bruins to score a lot of runs early, especially with the help from the wind. Walker has enough power for sure to get one out of this park. Will Smith delivers. This ball up and high. Up and high, the same thing. Up and in for ball 1. Chad Bain on third. Zay Brandt on second. Riley Ramsey on first. Walker hits that up in the air. Will it get out of play? It will not. But McCarron cannot gather it. New life to Evan Walker. It'll be a 1-1 count when the play resumes. Will Smith in an early jam here. The 1-1 from Smith. That one's up and in again. Ball 2. Big opportunity for Walker. Here's the 2-1. Walker hits that. Fielded by Eckert. To second base. Will he beat out the throw? Throw is wild. Wow. Bain gets in the score and Brandt gets in the score. That was a messy looking slide, but it worked out. Walker stays at first. That was just a weird play. A lot was going on. But Walker does have another fielder's choice and a couple RBIs to go with it. They got Ramsey at second, so there's 2 outs now. Game is now 4-1, and Walker's on first base. Conley Burke now up. So they check back Walker. Walker gets back in a hurry. So after the great throw Cloatra had to get Sam Gonzalez out at home, the throw from second base to first was wild. Imagine that. Burke looks at that one for ball 1, 1-0 count. Ball 2, another one low from Will Smith. Burke and Walker get a sign from coach at third base. Here's a 2-0. A little hit and run action. That's a full swing bunt. Will Smith gathers it, throws it the first for out number 3. The Bruins score 2 more in the bottom of the second inning, making it 4-1. Screaming Eagles have some work to do, and they'll get a chance in the top of the third. Back here in the top of the third inning, we're back at the top of the order. Drew Matthews. He started off the game by getting hit by a pitch. First pitch he sees right there is a ball, 1-0 count. Wallach delivering. Hits that. Gonzalez makes a play on it. Throws it to first base, but that throw is wild. Great backup by Kirkpatrick. What could have been out number one. It's a leadoff runner for the Screaming Eagles. Good play to get over there by Gonzalez, but he couldn't quite set his feet to throw to first. Chathan Kluatra now up for the Screaming Eagles. Gonzalez trying to shake that one off. Definitely wants that one back. Kluatra flew out his first at bat. Ball way outside, 1-0 count. As it gets windier and colder, the grip on the ball isn't that great. So we might see some wild throws as the sun goes down even more. Checks back Matthews. Here's the 1-0. Kluatra, dive attempt by Burke, but it gets through, and that advances Matthews to second. Two leadoff runners for the Screaming Eagles here in the top of the third. Peyton Powell, best hitter on the Screaming Eagles team. Now has a chance to tie this game with one swing. Bruins still looking for their first out here in the top of the third. Wallach delivers. Low for ball one, 1-0 count. There is a force out anywhere. The 1-0 from Wallach. That's hit off the end of the bat. Ramsey comes in on it, catches it, and the runner will not tag. There will be out number one. Very ideal situation for the Bruins defense. You can just tell by the way that hit the, or by the sound of that ball, that was not hit very cleanly. One down here in the top of the third. Runners still on first and second. Big cut by McCarron. McCarron wants something big here. Here's the 0-1. That one's in the dirt. 1-1. One count from Wallach. Ball inside and low. 2-1 count. Big cut by McCarron again. Still can't find contact. 2-2 count. This will be a huge strikeout for Henry Wallach if he gets it here. 2-2, it's still a 4-1 ball game here in the top of the third. The 2-2 to McCarron. Off the end of the bat again. Weird spin. Brandt's coming in on it. Matthews is headed home. No, he's not. Gets cut off. Bases are now loaded. Brings up Ryland Smith. The reason the Toccoa Falls Screaming Eagles are on the scoreboard. Hit a solo home run his first at bat. Bases now loaded. With one out, the infield is in. Everyone's coming home. Ryland Smith with a big opportunity here for the Eagles. Wallach delivers up and out of the zone for ball 1. Ryland Smith with 12 RBIs here this season. 13 now, looking for more. That one's straight up in the air. It will land. Bain couldn't find it heading back. Only 1 run will score. Tough situation for the Bruins there. With the infield playing in, Bain had to make his way way farther back than normal to find it. But it's just hard to find it going backwards. Gonzalez tried coming all the way from second base to get it. He doesn't get it. Zay Brandt's coming from deep in left field. He couldn't get it either. But again, only 1 run scores, 4-2 ball game now. That one is ripped past Cam Lance by Charlie Compton. 1 run will score. It'll get past Walker. 2 runs will score. 3 runs will score. Compton going to third base, and he stays there. Brutal mistakes by the Bruins defense this inning. It's 5-4 in a blink of an eye. Base is cleared by the triple from Charlie Compton. Multiple chances for Bruins defense to get outs. And it just does not work out. There's still only 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. Coach Rulapaw comes out to try to calm down his pitcher. Bruins struggled with leads last week, as 2 of their 3 losses were from blown leads late in the game. So this is early in the game, a lot of ball game left. Just you gotta hate seeing a 4-1 lead disappear very quickly. Connor Merritt now up. He's looking to bunt. Foul tips that off for strike 1. Compton now leading off of third. For a quick second there, it looked like it was going to be an inside the park grand slam. But he does stop at third base. Here's the 0-1. Let's see if Merritt squares the bunt again. He will not. That one's up the middle, and Compton was going to score. RBI single from Connor Merritt makes it 6-4. Merritt will come off since he is the catcher. Toccoa Falls roster is not in number order, so I'm having a hard time. Noah Davis is the runner that came in. The courtesy runner for the catcher. He's leading off first now. Check back, and he got him. Davis doesn't like it, but he was definitely out. Are they actually trying to challenge this? It seemed pretty obvious. Davis was caught leaning hardcore to second base. He was definitely out. Still just not entirely sure what's going on. What's he saying? Is he arguing a balk? Davis will come off the field finally after a quick delay. There's 2 outs now here in the top of the third. Eagles leading 6-4. And Wallach continues. That's hit down the left field line. Fair ball by Nick Eckert. He's going to take multiple bases. He's going to stop at 2 for a stand-up double. Brings up Colton Moak. Toccoa Falls offense exploding here in the top of the third. Off-speed pitch, ball 1 from Wallach. Colton Moak grounded out in his first at-bat. Here's the 1-0. That's grounded. Bain gathers it, throws it to first, and gets out number 3. The Screaming Eagles put up 5 runs there in the top of the third, but the Bruins still only find themselves down 2. They have scored 2 in each of the first 2 innings. They look to do it again to try to tie it or take the lead in the bottom of the third. We're back here in the bottom of the third inning. Bruins find themselves down 2 runs. Cam Lance leading off. He hit a big 2-run home run his last at-bat. Will Smith still on the mound for the Screaming Eagles. One-0 count from Will Smith. Lance hits that again to left field. Smith gets back on that and catches it for out number 1. Smith looked a little confused off the bat. That thing moved a little bit in the air. 1 out nonetheless. Pablo Austin is now up for the Bruins. Ball inside, 1-0 count. There's also a lot of the members from the Bruins men's basketball team here tonight again. They were here last Tuesday, and let me tell you, they are entertaining. Pablo Austin facing a 2-0 count. Takes that one for strike 1, 2-1. That would have been a really good pitch to swing at. Austin stays patient. That's on the outside corner for strike 2. Good recovery from Smith. Smith delivers to 2-2 and falls, but does not throw strike 3. Lost his footing landing. Full count here, 1 down in the bottom of the third. Smith delivers to Austin. Austin hits that one straight up in the air. That is very high in the third base side. And Eckert catches it, calls off Moak. 2 outs here off of 2 at-bats. Cody Kirkpatrick looking to start something with 2 outs here. He flew out his last at-bat. And that beans him. Right in the elbow. Good thing to hit the pad. And he takes his base. I was literally just talking to Cody Kirkpatrick yesterday about wearing an elbow pad. Came in handy right there. He looks totally fine. Goes back to the dugout. Kyle Prouse will take his place on first base as a courtesy runner. Brings up Sam Gonzalez, who singled his last at-bat. That one's in the dirt. Ball 1, 1-0 count. Here's the 1-0. In the dirt again. Good block by Merritt. Prouse stays at first base. Sam Gonzalez, very valuable freshman for this Bruins baseball team. Looks to keep finding his own. Here's the 2-0. That one finds the strike zone. 2-1 count. Gonzalez swings through that. Strike 2. Let go of the bat a little bit on that swing. Now facing a 2-2. 2 down here in the bottom of the third inning. Reaches for that one. Great play by Eckert to get 3 outs. Gonzalez tried to speed his way down the line but could not get there in time. We head to the top of the 4th inning. Score still 6-4. Back here at the top of the 4th inning. Screaming Eagles find themselves at the top of the order again. They started the same way last inning. Scored 5 runs. That one's grounded to Sam Gonzalez. He looks to redeem himself on the throw. He does for out number 1. 1 out very quickly off the ground up from Drew Matthews. Brings up Chathan Cloatra. Singled his last at bat. Wallach delivering. Ball outside. Bruins cannot let those big innings from other teams bother them. They have in the past. Still a lot of game left and only a 2-run deficit. Wallach delivers again. Off-speed pitch. That looked good, but it's probably called inside. 2-0 count. That one finds the strike zone. 2-1 count. Wallach delivers very quickly in the dirt for ball 3. Three-one count from Wallach, and that's ball outside and Cloatra will take his base. Brings up Peyton Powell. Big swinger from the Toccoa Falls side. He's flown out in both of his at-bats so far tonight, 0 for 2. Bruins would love to keep that going. By stat, he will probably get a hit here. Trying to jinx it. Don't tell anybody. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Cloatra leading off first base. Gets checked back. Wallach had a great pickoff move last inning. Got the runner out. Toccoa Falls coach did not like it for some reason. Big cut by Powell. So I'm not entirely sure what Toccoa Falls coach was saying to the umpire. I think he was arguing for a balk. Here's the 1-1 from Wallach. That was a great pitch. Doesn't quite find the strike zone though. 2-1 count. Looked like he was motioning. Wallach wasn't coming set maybe before the pickoff move. Does not matter. Wallach got the out anyway. 2-1 count. That one slapped. Good effort by Bain, but he cannot gather it to make the throw. Powell will find himself on first base and on base for the first time tonight. One down, 2 runners on for Ryan McCarron. He singled last inning to help get the Toccoa offense go crazy. That's up and out of the zone for ball 1. Bruins must need an out here. Here's the 1-0 from Wallach. Slider cutting in on McCarron. McCarron turns on it. Foul ball down the first base line. Now a 1-1 count. In the dirt. Good block by Kirkpatrick. Here's the 2-1. Turned on it again and out of play again. McCarron has to get his hands there a little sooner if he wants something in play. Has to get it out front. Two count, 1 down here in the top of the 4th inning. And Wallach gets him swinging. Strike 3, out number 2. McCarron heads back to the dugout. Wallach's first strikeout of the day. Ryland Smith now up. Looks at that first pitch for a ball. That one looked really good. Ryland Smith 2 for 2 on the day so far. Home run and single. It's about the best start you can ask for. Wallach delivers the 1-0. That one is hit up and out of play into the stands. And now the 1-1. Another one hit up and out of play into the stands, right in the same spot. Basketball players having fun here today. Calling out Ryland for looking like he's trying to hit people in the stands. Here's the 1-2. That one's in there for strike 3. A backwards K to end the inning. Great pitching by Henry Wallach. Score is still 6-4. Bruins look to get more runs on the board coming up in the bottom of the 4th. Back here in the bottom of the 4th inning, Chad Bain leading it off. Looks at a ball high for 1-0 count. Bain was hit by a pitch again, his first at bat. That one got really close. That's a ball inside. 2-0 count. Bain has been hit by a pitch 10 times this season. 2-0 count now. That's a strike in the inside corner. 2-1 count. Bain's a trooper, though. Hasn't really missed a game because of it. Another strike on the inside. 2-2 count. The last 2 strikes looked a lot like the same spot as that of ball 2. Here's the 2-2. Another one in the inside. Full count. Will Smith trying to attack that inside corner. Full count to Bain to start the bottom of the 4th. Bain fouls it off. Starts his battle. Chad Bain is my classmate in research methods in sport. We got a paper due tomorrow. Hopefully he gets that done after the game. But I'm sure he's not thinking about that right now as he heads to first base again on the walk. Zay Brandt now coming up for the Bruins with a leadoff runner. He had a single his last at bat. Bruins only down 2 runs. This could be the inning that they come back a little bit. There is action in the bullpen for the Screaming Eagles. Will Smith throws another inside pitch for ball 1. Basketball guys reacted a little bit. 1-0 count. It's a chopper, hit the third base. Moak throws to second and throws to first. And Screaming Eagles get a double play. What a convenient bounce for Moak at third. Didn't even have to move. Just had to put his glove up in the air. And just like that, 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th. Brings up Riley Ramsey. Ramsey's been walked and hit by a pitch tonight. And was almost hit by another one. Another inside pitch from Will Smith. That's all we've seen this inning. Ramsey, big cut. Swings through it. 1-1 count. Ramsey still looking for his first hit of the night. High and outside. Ball 2. That one's high in the zone, or high out of the zone, excuse me. Ball 3. Now a hitter's count. Smith delivers in the dirt. And Ramsey is still technically without an at-bat tonight. 2 walks and a hit by pitch now. On-base percentage is 1,000. Can't complain about that. But the hitter that Ramsey is, he definitely wants some contact. Brings up Evan Walker. He's hitting the 2 fielder's choices tonight. It's in the inside part of the strike zone for strike 1. So probably Will Smith's last inning. Check back Ramsey. There are 2 pitchers warming up in the Toccoa Falls bullpen. 0-1 count from Smith. Fouled off the foot of Walker. 0-2 count. Walker did that last weekend too. Except last weekend it wasn't called a foul ball until he was nearly at first base. And then finally the umpire spoke up. Luckily the umpire saw that one right away. Walker now has to battle. 0-2 count. 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th. Ramsey's on first base. Will Smith delivers. Outside, ball one. The 1-2 from Smith. Hits him. That's the fourth hit by pitch for the Bruins tonight. That's the fourth time Riley Ramsey's been hit, Evan Walker's been hit, Cody Kirkpatrick's been hit, and Chad Bain's been hit. Conley Burke, 0 for 2 so far tonight, has a chance to get the Bruins within one. Riley Ramsey off second, Walker off first. That's hit right to first base. McCarron will take it himself for out number 3. Bruins get some base runners late, but cannot get them in to score. It is still a 6-4 ball game headed to the top of the 5th. Back here in the top of the 5th inning, Charlie Compton's leading it off for the Screaming Eagles. That one's hit to Gonzalez. Great scoop. Takes his time with the throw for out number 1. Does not let Compton get on base that time. Compton had a bases clearing triple. Bases were loaded then. But he goes back to his dugout for out number 1 very quickly. Wallach still on the mound for the Bruins. Off-speed pitch. Does not find the strike zone. That was another one that just looks so good. Not entirely sure where that is. Connor Merritt's now up. That one's blooped. Hit the ground. Gonzalez looks to throw, though, and he gets it in time. Great play by Sam Gonzalez. Diving effort. Tries to get it in the air. Does not, but adjusts for the throw. 2 straight outs by Sam Gonzalez at second base. Nick Eckert now up. Another off-speed pitch doesn't find the strike zone. 2-0 count. There's a fastball right down the middle. 2-1 count to Nick Eckert. Single and double so far today. Foul tip that one back into the pad. 2-2 count. Wallach looking to go 3 up, 3 down here in the top of the 5th inning. 2-2, 2 down. Strike 3, got him swinging. Kirkpatrick looks to make the throw to first, and that's nice and easy. 3 up, 3 down. Very quick top of the 5th. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Bruins look to score some runs and cut into this deficit. Back here in the bottom of the 5th inning, Cam Lance starting it off for the Bruins offense, still down 6-4. Will Smith is still in, pitching for the Screaming Eagles. The activity in the bullpen does continue. Here's the 0-1. 2 straight fastballs in the strike zone to start the inning. It's not that often you see Cam Lance look at 2 straight fastballs, but now he has to battle here. Did hit a home run in his first at bat. He's 1 for 2 on the night. Will Smith delivers the 0-2. That's grounded. Great, almost play by Eckert, but it gets past him. It did look at first like Eckert gathered that, but he did not. Cam Lance is on first base. Good leadoff runner for the Bruins offense. Brings up Pablo Austin. Austin and Lance get a sign and look to deliver. Good ripped. Another one to third base. Mook to second to first. Another double play by the Screaming Eagles defense. And another one started by Moak at third base. 2 straight innings that's happened. Can't really do much about that. And now Cody Kirkpatrick's up with 2 outs. That one's high, out of the zone. 1-0 count. Swung on, swung through for strike 1. One count from Smith. That one's hit high in the air to left field. Smith in on it. And catches it for out number 3. 3 quick outs from the Toccoa Falls defense. Let's see if the Bruins can do the same. Headed to the top of the 6th. Back here in the top of the 6th inning, Colton Moak leading off. That one's ripped down the third base line, but foul, barely. That would have been an extra base hit to start the inning. That was about 6 inches foul. At least that's what it looked like from up here. My eyesight might be a little off. Here's the 0-1. Off-speed pitch gets away from him. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 from Wallach. Off speed. Gets Colton Moak swinging for a 1-2 count. The crowd liked that one. Here's the 1-2 from Wallach. Moak does not bite at that one. 2-2 count. 2-2 now. Ball in the dirt. Moak forces a full count to start the top of the 6th inning. Here's the full count from Wallach. Soft grounder to Gonzalez. He gathers it. He throws it. And Cam Lance cannot pick it. Kirkpatrick backs it up, but Moak gets to second base on time. Tough one to gather for Lance there at first base. And Moak is now on second. Another defensive error for the Bruins. Back to the top of the lineup, Drew Matthews. Looks to bunt. That goes foul immediately. 0-1 count. Toccoa Falls looks to advance their runner to third. Matthews squares the bunt again. That one's laid down. Wallach gathers. Gonzalez at first base. And they get him out. But Moak goes to third. One down now here in the top of the 6th inning. And this is definitely the part of the lineup the Eagles want. Starting with Chathan Cloatra. He was walked in his last at-bat. That one's hit down the left field line. It will go foul. Bruins infield is in again. One of the last times this happened, we saw a mishap. Bain couldn't find the pop-up in the shallow left. That ended up scoring a run after the triple from Compton. It's outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Off-speed pitch. There's a strike. That one looked a lot like the other ones that were called balls, but I am not the judge here. 1-2 count. This will be a big strikeout for Wallach. That one is hit in the shallow right field, and the run will score. Colton Moak touches home plate, and Cloatra gets an RBI single, making it 7-4. Peyton Powell now up. He still hasn't found the contact that he's wanted. You can tell he wants to hit it far. Good move by Wallach. Gets Cloatra back to first base. A big cut by Powell. It's 1 for 3 with a single. 2 flyouts. That one's hit up and out of play. 1-2 count. Powell takes a step out of the batter's box, regathers himself, and we're ready to go. Here's the 0-2 from Wallach. Up in the zone, tries to get him to chase. 1-2 count. Wallach delivers the 1-2. There goes the runner, and that one's slapped out of play. Hit and run attempt by the Screaming Eagles does not work out. Cloatra back to first base. Count is still 1-2. Wallach trying to figure out the best option of what to throw here to Powell. And that gets over the glove of Bain. Cluatro will be coming to third. The throw from Ramsey is not in time. Does make it close. Powell gets another single. Runners now in the corners for the Screaming Eagles with one down here in the top of the sixth. With Ryan McCarron coming up. Little shout out to Ryan if you're watching. Assistant soccer coach for the Bruins. That was a little mistake, but hey, it worked out. Ryan McCarron now up. Ball out of the zone. 1-0 count to start this at bat. There's no one throwing in the Bruins bullpen yet. There are people out there. No one warming up. 1-0 count from Wallach. Powell act like he was running the second, but he does not. It's a 2-0 count. Powell will take second base. Kirkpatrick will not throw. And now there's a runner on second and third. Two runners in scoring position for McCarron. He would love 2 RBIs here. That one's hit high in the air to center field. Ramsey comes in on it, loses his hat, and cannot get it. 1 run will score. Brandt will throw it in. Powell will stop at third, and McCarron at first. That's another RBI single for the Eagles, making it 8-4. Another runners on the corner situation for the Bruins defense to try to figure out here. Ryland Smith now up for the Eagles. Still only one out here in the top of the sixth. Checks back McCarron. Squares the bunt. That is foul ball. 0-1 count. One count and see if Smith squares the bunt again. He does. That's in there for strike 2. Here's the 0-2 count coming up from Wallach. Runners on the corners with 1 out. It's a ball out of the strike zone. 2-2. Another situation where the Bruins really need an out to try to get out of this. That one's up into shallow right. Gonzalez with a basket catch to grab it. The runners come to score. Bain's throw is not in time. Despite the great play by Sam Gonzalez, the run scores, making it 9-4. What a catch by Gonzalez at second base. That was impressive. Diving basket catches are not easy. 2 down now here in the top of the 6th inning. And that one hits Compton. And he'll head to first base. Connor Merritt now coming up. Looking to keep it going for the Screaming Eagles. They've gotten 3 runs here in the top of the 6th, making it a 9-4 game. Big leadoff by Compton at first. McCarron dancing at second. That is fouled out of play right in the bullpen. Oh, not quite to the bullpen. Connor Merritt 1 for 3 with a single, fly out, and ground out. Not quite in the strike zone, 1-1 count. Here's the 1-1 from Wallach. Popped up. Kirkpatrick cannot get to it. Great effort. 1-2 count now. Wallach 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. One, 2 count, 2 on, 2 out. That one is ripped foul. Another one that was very close. The runners will make their way back to the bases they were at. There's the 1-2 from Wallach. Down out of the zone, 2-2 count. Two count from Wallach. Out of the zone, full count. Can't lose them here. Runners will get a head start. Full count, 2 outs. Merritt has a big chance to get some runs on the board for the Eagles. Here's the full count. Runners go. That's grounded. Out of play. Let's try this one again. Full count again, 2 outs. Runners on the move. Wallach delivers. Pop up. Sam Gonzalez is under it, and he will squeeze it for out number 3. The Bruins get out of the inning, but that's not before the Screaming Eagles put up 3 more runs. It is a 9-4 ball game headed to the bottom of the 6th. Back here in the bottom of the 6th inning, Bruins need some runs on this board. Find themselves down 5 now after the Eagles put up 3 runs in the top of the 6th. Sam Gonzalez leading off for him. Saw ball 1. Will Smith still on the mound for the Eagles. Big cut by Gonzalez, 1-1 count. It appeared that Smith was probably going to get pulled in the 4th inning, but he got out of it, had a great 5th inning, so he's back. Gonzalez chases that one outside, 1-2 count now. He's got a battle early. I just had hot chocolate delivered to me here at the table. A lot better. I can't drink it yet because I do have a very sensitive mouth. 1-2 count. That one's hit shallow right field, and we'll get down for a leadoff single by Sam Gonzalez. 2 for 3 on the day, 2 singles. It's all you want out of an offensive player. I'm just talking to people up here. My mom back home orders all her coffees extra hot and just starts sipping them, just starts drinking them like nothing. If I were to do that, I would burn my mouth and it would hurt for the next week. So if I do take a break here, it is to try to, test this out, sip this hot chocolate, not burn my mouth. Definitely don't want me talking with a lisp. Here's the 0-1 count to Bain. That one's up in the air, 1-1 count. All right, I'm going to test it out right now, see what happens. It's not bad. Actually, it's drinkable at this point. 1-1 count. Bain hits that. Gathered by Eckert. The second to first. And another 3 straight innings where a leadoff runner gets on and a double play happens the next batter. 3 straight innings that has happened. 4th, 5th, and 6th inning now. Tough break again for the Bruins offense. So now Zay Brandt is up with 2 outs on the board. Ball inside. 1-0 count. It's just deflating after you get a leadoff runner on nearly every inning, and then they're gone like that. That one was almost the one. That was straight at me, just a little too high. Could not jump to get it. That was... Wow, I just got really excited. I was dreaming of that moment forever. Too high. Man, 1-1 count. Another ball inside. Like, genuinely, if that was about 10 feet lower, probably about 20 feet lower, I would have grabbed it. Cold hands and all. 3-1 count coming to Brandt soon. That's in there for strike 2. Full count forced by Smith. Full count, 2 outs. And Smith throws ball 4. Brandt takes his base. And Ramsey's coming up. And now is the time that Will Smith will come out of the game. Pitching change for the Toccoa Falls Screaming Eagles. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning, Will Smith with a quality start. Really the only blemish is that 2-run home run by Cam Lance. We will come back after the change is over and let you know who is on the mound for the Screaming Eagles. Pitching change is over. It appears number 29, Hunter Tatum, the freshman. Left-handed pitcher is now in for the Toccoa Falls Eagles. Hunter Tatum, 12.42 ERA, 16 innings pitched. It's a number you want to hear if you're a Bruins fan. First pitch is in the dirt. 1-0 count coming up to Riley Ramsey. Two down here in the bottom of the sixth. That was an obvious check back by Tatum. One-0 from Tatum. That's in there for his first strike. 1-1 count. I don't think pickoffs the first should be a problem for the Bruins to read. That first one, very slow, very square. Here's the 1-1. Slapped over the glove of Moak. Brandt will take 3, or at least try. Will he get there in time? He does. 2-out double from Riley Ramsey. He finally gets a hit. He is technically now 1 for 1 on the night. 1 for 1 with a double, 2 walks and a hit by pitch. On base, all 4 at-bats. No complaints there. Evan Walker now has a chance for 2 RBIs here to bring the Bruins within 3. Brandt on third, Ramsey on second. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. What can Walker do? Tatum delivers. That's in there for strike 1. This would be some big runs for this Bruins team. Time is called. I don't know if that was on the catcher or by Walker. We did not get a motion from the umpire, so I don't know. The 0-1 to Evan Walker. That's hit. Popped up in the infield. Kuatra catches it for out number 3. Tatum gets out of the jam. The Bruins don't score any. Score is still 9-4, headed to the top of the 7th. Back here in the top of the 7th inning, Bruins have a new pitcher. Henry Wallach's day ended at 6 innings. Noah Weaver now on the mound for the Bruins. The first time in a while he hasn't been put in a jam. Probably enjoys a little less pressure. His first pitch is a ball to Nick Eckert. Here's the 1-0 from Weaver. Down in the zone, 2-0. Eckert squares the bunt. I'm pretty sure that's just to mess up the rhythm of Weaver. Did not work. Weaver throws strike one, 2-1 count. Burke plays a little far in anyway. There's ball 3, 3-1 count. Weaver delivers the 3-1. And Eckert will take his base for a leadoff walk. Brings up Colton Moak. He doubled his last at-bat. Leadoff runner on for the Screaming Eagles. Bruins need to limit some scoring here. That one is hit through the infield by Moak. Eckert will stop at second, and Moak gets a single. 2 leadoff runners for the Eagles start the top of the 7th inning, and now we got to face the top of the order. There will be a pinch batter here. Drew Matthews is out of the game. Bryson Blankenship now up for the Eagles. None out. 2 on. 9-4 game. Off-speed pitch by Weaver's in there for strike one. This is only Blankenship's 9th at-bat all season. He has 2 RBIs in the 8 at-bats he has this season, though. Here's the 0-1 from Weaver. Foul tip back into the net. Made everyone in that front row flinch. And now Weaver has an 0-2 count. The count's in his favor, trying to get the first out of the inning. Here's the 0-2. Fouled out of play. Count remains 0-2. Here's the 0-2 again. Right back, up the middle. Bain tags second and throws to the first. Blankenship was taking his time all the way down the line. Not entirely sure why. Bain wasn't planning to throw that, but he saw Blankenship was just kind of waltzing down the line. Throws it anyway and gets out number 2. Double play by Chad Bain. Not entirely sure what happened. Maybe Blankenship just tripped out of the box. I'm not entirely sure. There are 2 down now. Here in the top of the 7th inning, runner on third. Kuwatra is now up. He singled his last at-bat. Check swing. Pretty fast one back into the stands, right at the volleyball team. It does not get caught, but it was avoided. They're all laughing it off over there. It's an 0-1 count to Cloatra. Grounded the good scoop by Burke, throwing the first for out number 3. There is some early threat for the Toccoa Fall Eagles offense, but score is still 9-4, headed to the bottom of the 7th. We're back here for the bottom of the 7th inning. Conley Burke leading off for the Bruins. He's had a tough day from the plate. He has made contact, but 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Just a tough way to get out. Tatum still on the mound for the Screaming Eagles. He came in last inning. Got the job done. Here's the 0-1 to Burke. Not quite on the outside corner. It's a 1-1 count. Here's the 1-1. Off-speed pitch. Out of the zone. 2-1 count. Down the dirt. 3-1 count. Burke now with a hitter's count. Tatum delivers. That is up and out of the zone. Burke will take his base for a leadoff walk. Bruins need some energy. They need some runs to get any sort of comeback here at Conestee Park tonight. One of the team grandmas tapes a sign to the dugout every game she's at that says "Stay positive," and that message gets reinforced every single game. Bruins must stay positive even when they're down 5, because there is still plenty of time to get some runs back on the board. Cam Lance now up for the Bruins. 1-0 count. Conley Burke on first base. None down here in the bottom of the 7th. There's a strike from Tatum. Looking to find his rhythm again. 1-1 count. That's grounded and past the third baseman, Moak. And Lance has a single. Finally got past the phantoms of another double play. Thank goodness. 2 leadoff runners on for the Bruins. Burke now on second. Brings up Pablo Austin. That's 2 straight singles for Cam Lance. It's got to feel good. Pablo Austin hit into a double play his last at bat. Center fielder is shallow. If Austin gets a hold of one, could be a lot. Hits off the end of the bat near the Bruins dugout. You know, baseball players can take grounders every single day of their life and still be scared when a ball is hit at them in the dugout. It's actually kind of funny watching reactions. It's okay, I've done the same thing. 0-1 count to Austin. That one's chopped to third base. 1 and 2. Moak gets 2 outs by himself, and another double play hit by the Bruins. And the second straight double play that Austin's hit into. 2 outs now. Here in the bottom of the 7th inning, Cam Lance is still on second base, runner in scoring position for Cody Kirkpatrick. First pitch by Tatum. Swung through by Kirkpatrick for strike 1. It's also the third double play started by Moak at third base tonight. Impressive display of defense by him tonight. The 0-1 count to Kirkpatrick. That's hitting the center field. Compton is under it and will squeeze it for out number 3. Another threat by the Bruins offense, but no runs on the board due to another double play. Score is still 9-4, headed to the top of the 8th. Back here in the top of the 8th inning, score is still 9-4. Weaver's still on the mound for the Bruins. His first pitch is swung on and hit out of play on the third base side. Peyton Powell, the big hitter, is up for the Screaming Eagles. Still hasn't got a big hit today. He is 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Here's the 0-1 to Powell. Good spot by Weaver, but it is called a ball. 1-1 count. Big cut. Fouled off the foot. 1-2 count. I haven't heard a bird chirp all game, and then out of nowhere, there it is. It's probably the bird building the nest inside of our camera. Which I'm still shocked that you guys at home can't see that. I do rewatch the games, and I just never see a bird fly by. That one's a good miss by Weaver. It's 2-2 count now. Yeah, for those at home, there's a bird making a nest in our camera. And it is not seen. I'm not entirely sure how or where. There's really not that much room there. Here's a 2-2 by Weaver. And slapped for the third straight single by Powell. Now 3 for 5 with 3 singles on the night. Ryan McCarron is now up for Toccoa Falls. First pitch to McCarron. Big cut. Tip back into the glove of Kirkpatrick for strike 1. Lefty on lefty. Here's the 0-1 from Weaver. Ball low out of the zone. 1-1 count. The 1-1 from Weaver. Probably a little bit too low. Couldn't tell from up here. It's a 2-1 count. That one's a strike. 2-2 count. Weaver comes back. There is a doubleheader tomorrow against the Toccoa Falls Eagles here at Conestee Park. 12:30 and 3:30 is on the schedule, but the second game will start 30 minutes after the first one. And now it's a full count. Sadly, I will not be here. Very sad to miss the doubleheader, but I have a track meet. Got to go run. Don't tell anybody, but I think I'd rather be here. I don't know yet. I'll see how I do tomorrow. And that's a ball outside. Another close miss by McCarron, and he'll take his base. I'm being told I should just be here anyway, but coach would not be happy. I will say, after this week, I am looking forward to the runner's high after my race. It's been a long week. That's bunted. Right back at Weaver. He throws to third and gets him. Smart play by Noah Weaver. Gets the lead runner. That sack bunt goes to the garbage. Charlie Compton now up for Toccoa Falls. Again, he had 3 RBIs on his triple. That's in there for strike 1. Runners on first and second, 1 down here in the top of the 8th. Another lefty on lefty matchup. Weaver. That one is out of the zone. 1-1 count. Here's the 1-1. Big cut by Compton. Missed. 1-2 count. The lefty-lefty battle, the 1-2. Fouled out of play. Count will remain 1-2. Charlie Compton sounds like a movie name. Someone's got to write a book or a story or write a movie or something about a guy named Charlie Compton. I think that just works. I don't know. What am I even saying? Here's a 1-2 count again. Another foul out of play. Battle continues between Weaver and Compton. The 1-2 count again. And swung on and swung through. Great battle by Noah Weaver. Gets him to strike out for 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. Connor Merritt steps to the plate. Now 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Merritt's 1 for 4 in the day with a single. First pitch is a ball inside. Here's the 1-0 count. That one's hit in the center field. It will land. McCarron coming in, and he will score. And Merritt gets a RBI double to make it 10-4. Brings up Nick Eckert. Eckert's 2 for 3 on a day with single, a double, and a walk. 2 runners in scoring position for the Screaming Eagles. And he hits Eckert. Eckert will take his base to load it. Colton Moak, 2 for 4 on the day, 2 for 2 in his last 2 at-bats with a double and a single. Now has the bases loaded. Could bust this thing wide open for the Screaming Eagles. 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. Moak hits that one high in the air and... oh, can't quite get it. Lance and Kirkpatrick were both trying to get it near the dugout. Just lost where they were at. It's a hard one to get. Moak with some new life. It's an 0-1 count, though. The 0-1 to Moak with bases loaded. Another one hit out of play. Man, good thing we got some really fast kids here to get these baseballs, because we'd be running out today. There have been a lot of foul balls to get hit into the stands. Count's now 0-2. Weaver looking to get out of it. Ball a little far up. 1-2 count. Count is 1-2, 2 down. High and outside of the zone. 2-2 count. Weaver doesn't want to lose him. 2-2 count, 2 down. And he gets him swinging. Strike 3. 3 outs now. Weaver gets out of the jam. Screaming Eagles score 1, making it 10-4. Bruins must score some runs. We're headed to the bottom of the 8th. Let's see if they can. Back here in the bottom of the 8th inning, Bruins must score some runs. Sam Gonzalez is leading off for him. Another hit into shallow left. That gets down for another single. Sam Gonzalez, 3 for 4 in the day. Seeing the ball real well today. Chad Bain now up. 0 for 1, the ground out. It's hit by a pitch and walked. Gonzalez leads off first. That's in there for strike 1 on the outside corner. Check back. I almost yelled back myself, just out of habit. Maybe would have scared people at home. Tatum delivers the Bain. That is out of the zone for a 1-1 count. Here's the 1-1. Ball was coming in on Bain. He turned on it. Fouled it down the third base line. 1-2 count now to Chad Bain. Out of the zone, 2-2 count. Bruins just need more and more base runners. A single will do. Here's the 2-2 to Chad Bain. Battled off. A screamer into the stands. Two again. Gonzalez. Safe getting back, barely beat out that throw. What a throw by Merritt. From his knees, almost got Gonzalez at 1. Bain now faces a full count. Bruins would love a base hitter, ball 4 for another base runner. Anything close for Chad Bain, he'll swing. He does swing at that to Eckert, to Cloatra, and to McCarron. And the 5th double play for the Screaming Eagles defense on the day. The second straight double play Chad Baines hit into. And that's now 4 innings that have started with a leadoff runner and a double play. Again, deflating. And now Tatum's in a rhythm. He throws strike 1 to Zay Brandt. He delivers again. Strike 2 to Zay Brandt. Tatum's looking to go fast. He's already back on the mound, ready to go. And Zay Brandt calls time to slow him down. Tatum wants to end this right now. He delivers. And strike 3 to Zay Brandt. We're headed to the 9th inning. Toccoa Falls is on fire, folks. Scores 10-4. Headed to the top of the 9th. Back here at the top of the ninth inning, started off with a pitching change. Very clever way to change pitchers to give the one coming in more time to warm up. Mikey Terabile is now on the mound, for the Bruins. Here in the top of the ninth, taking Noah Weaver's spot. First pitch by Terabile was a ball. And there's a strike. Also a new batter in for the Eagles. Number two, Owen Gunyon. It's fouled back off into the net. 1-2 count to Gunyon. Mikey Terabile had a very quality start last Tuesday against Truett McConnell. Only allowed 2 runs, but then the Bruins gave it away late. Lost the game. He got no decision out of that. Great breaking ball. Does not find the strike zone apparently. 2-2 count now. Here's a 2-2 from Terabile. Doesn't find the strike zone, now a full count. And swung on and swung through for strike 3. Terabile strikes out the first batter he sees. 1 down here in the top of the ninth. Brings up Chathan Kluatra. Grounded out his last at bat. He's 2 for 4 with a walk and 2 singles. Terabile delivers. That one's popped up in the infield. Actually, behind the plate, Kirkpatrick can't come down with it. Frustrating way to lose it. He catches it, but then falls down. And Kluatra has new life. It's an 0-1 count. Here's the 0-1. Out of the zone, 1-1 count. Off-speed pitch does not find the strike zone. 2-1 count. Came in a little low. That's in there for a strike. 2-2 count. Terabile is really starting to find his rhythm, especially after that start last week. Looking a lot better. He's gotten better as the season gone on. Here's the 2-2. Low out of the zone. Full count now again for the second straight batter. Looking for the same result. Here's the full count from Mikey Terabile. Strike 3, got him looking. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts on full count for Mikey Terabile. Great start to this inning. Peyton Powell now up for the Eagles. 2 down now on top of the 9th inning. Powell has 3 straight singles. See if he continues his streak. Grounds that. That is foul. Here's the 0-1 to Powell. Gets past him. 0-2 count. Terabile ahead. Here's the 0-2. And he got him looking again. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. What a quality inning from Mikey Terrabil. Maybe that might spark some offense. Bruins are down 6, headed to the bottom of the 9th. Anything's possible. We're hoping for a miracle. Back here, starting the bottom of the 9th inning, Bruins down 6. It's not over till it's over. Riley Ramsey leads off for the Bruins. 1 for 1 with a double, hit by a pitch, and 2 walks. It can all start with 1 base runner. Hunter Tatum still on the mound. Wong swung through for strike 1, 1-1 count. The 1-1 from Tatum. Hit to Moak. Moak gathers, throws to first across the diamond and gets him. The defensive clinic by Moak continues. He's been incredible today there at the hot corner. 1 down here in the bottom of the 9th. The dugout's going crazy. David Twitty is now up for the Bruins. This will be his first at-bat of the season. David Twitty is a junior from Temple Terrace, Florida, studying international studies. He hits at the left field. Is that going to get down? Whoa, what great contact by David Twitty. But it's chased and squeezed by the left fielder Smith for the second out of the inning. Solid contact. His teammates love it. I was told by one of the Bruins players this week that no one has a better work ethic than David Twitty. David Twitty is always working hard. And he got his chance there and made some solid contact. 2 down here in the bottom of the 9th. Bruins on to the last out. Conley Burke up. 1-1 count from Hunter Tatum. Hunter Tatum looking to close this one out for the Eagles to get the first game of this series. Now 2-1 count to Burke. Grounded down first base line. Foul. Coach Kyle Morrison almost gets it. Bobbles it a little bit. Tatum just needs 1 more strike to close this one out. It's a 2-2 count. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 9th. Burke looks to battle. That's in the dirt. Now a full count. Here's a full count. And Burke will take his base with 2 outs. 2 straight at-bats with a walk for Burke. Cam Lance now up. 3 for 4. 2 singles and a home run. Have a day, Cam Lance. Still 2 down here in the bottom of the ninth. First pitch is out of the zone for ball 1, 1-0 count to Lance. Foul tip, 1-1 count. Here's the 1-1. That's hitting the center field. That will go way over Compton's head. He was playing very shallow. Burke is getting waved in the score. Lance will stop at second, and it's a 10-5 ball game here in the bottom of the ninth. Lance now 4 for 5. Triple shy of the cycle. Pablo Austin now up for the Bruins. Lance leading off second. That's in there for strike 1. Great pitch by Hunter Tatum. Tatum steps off the rubber. Needs a little reset. And also now, apparently he's in a conversation with his catcher. There are just some things you can't communicate through a sign. So mound visits are necessary. It's an 0-1 count. Pablo Austin looking to keep the Bruins alive. Tatum comes set and delivers. Ball outside. That one was close. 1-1 count. Here's the 1-1. Another ball outside. 2-1. Pablo Austin being patient from the plate so far. Fouled out of play, makes it a 2-2 count. Bruins down to their last strike. Hunter Tatum is looking to put this one away. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, that's hit far and deep. And that ball is off the wall. Looks like it's off the yellow. That might end up being a home run. Pablo stops at second. Lance scores. From here, it looks like it hit the yellow part of the wall. It's ruled a double right now. The score is now 10-6. Am I the only one that saw it hit off the yellow? I'm surprised coach isn't trying to challenge us or have conversation happen, because that looked like it should have been a home run. Great hit by Austin nonetheless. It's now 10-6. Kirkpatrick's turn. Austin stays at second. Got away from Merritt just a little bit. Oh, 1 to Kirkpatrick. Bruins still alive. That one's hit high and deep to left field, and that ball is gone. Cody Kirkpatrick puts the Bruins within 2. How about this rally? Wow! 10-8 now. Bruins are battling. Only within 2 runs now. Sam Gonzalez looks to keep this one going. He is 3 for 4 on the day. And that might be it for Tatum. Tatum started quality pitching. He put in some innings that looked great, but it's just gotten away from him here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Tatum was 1 strike away 3 different times from closing this game out, but the Bruins bats have prevailed so far. He will stay in the game. Has a quick conversation. Tries to get a little confidence back. It's time for him to face Sam Gonzalez. Someone called a timeout. That just all looked really weird. Gonzalez taking his time, step in the box. Tatum delivers to Gonzalez. In the dirt, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 from Tatum. Fouled back into the net. Great cut by Gonzalez, makes it 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Gonzalez pops that first base side. And there it is. There's the 3rd out for the Eagles here in the bottom of the 9th. What a 9th inning for the Bruins team. They almost come back from 6 down, but fall just short with a final score of 10-8. Bruins and Eagles face off again tomorrow in a doubleheader here at Conestee Park starting at 12:30. We would love to see you there. Thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Trent Goldsmith signing off for now. Have a great weekend, Bruin Nation, and good night.